Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Top Hat Chat Live with myself, Street, and the Top Hat Gaming Man.
Hello.
Tonight on the channel we are going to be discussing the FM Towns Marty and our live stream that we're going to be doing tonight on Twitch. Kind of the type of things that we're going to be doing. Always having issues with sound stuff. Will it sound good?
Yes, everything's good. So tonight we are going to be having an FM Towns Marty party. So it's going to be me and you having an evening with Marty.
Yeah, and Orb will be here.
Yes, eventually.
But
Marty's here already.
Yeah,
Orb's late.
Orb's late.
He is.
Which is not uncommon for him, but
no,
it's fine. It's fine.
Lazy,
he'll be
if
here.
anything.
He'll be here.
Yeah, at some point.
Yeah. Everything's going well in the world of YouTube, I suppose.
Yes,
going
it is.
averagely.
There's interesting things going on as usual.
Yeah.
Lots of interesting things.
I mean, I suppose the first thing that we can start talking about, I suppose, is going to be the fact that you've propelled somebody into YouTube greatness.
I have, yes. We covered on my own channel earlier this week a gentleman from the distant past known as Dave Perai, who made a video about what was it actually about?
It was about him.
Yes, and he's past regarding losing badly at Mario 64 on live television in front of millions of people.
Yeah, the thing is, that's the fact that he lost isn't the thing that's the most interesting about it. It's him having a complete strop.
Yes, but that's not what's got him the heat this time round. Is the fact that he made a video showing half-naked women in it, so in underwear, basically, with a great theme tune. Do you remember the theme tune?
Yeah, it's technically bikinis because that was integral to the theme tune.
Okay, I'm no good with music, so I can't remember the song at all. But
it was something along the lines of Bikini Babes, up and down.
Yes, that's the one.
Up and down.
And it upset a lot of people, but according to his interview with Eurogamer,
good.
This week, he basically said, good. It was supposed to. It was all a work, brother.
It wasn't a work. I mean, the thing is, it could.
Well, he says it was a work.
Yeah, the thing is,
and I surmised it was a work, didn't I?
Yeah, but it could have been. So I can't say 100% definitely he didn't mean to do this. But on the other hand, if it was a mistake, he could be riding the coattails of the heat.
Could be.
Which I think is probably more likely.
But whether it was a mistake or not, when we covered this story a few days ago, he had 2,000 views and 600 subscribers. When I last checked a couple of days ago, he was at 1,500 subscribers and over 10,000 views.
Which is actually more than the last 10 videos that we've put up combined in views.
On this channel, anyway.
Yeah. And and coming up close to our subscribers.
So
as well.
What I was saying about it still being relevant, putting women in bikinis for show, it still works.
Yeah, maybe I should turn into a misogynistic bellend.
Perhaps. It's not misogynistic either.
Yeah.
It's letting the women do what they wanted to do.
I'm sure that's literally what they wanted to do.
Of course that's what they wanted to do. They wouldn't be there.
In their spare time, when the cameras aren't around, they play arcade games in their underwear.
Yeah, of course.
They could.
This isn't Saudi Arabia. We have interesting things happening in this country.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, I've never met a woman that I know that has played arcade games in her underwear. But maybe there are some.
Perhaps.
Maybe there are some. Do you want to quickly pop down to the comments and see what goes on?
For some reason, someone's referring to me as Top Sailor Gaming Man.
I don't know why that would be.
Neither do I. Completely irrelevant.
Yeah.
A Lion Secret as well says Master Bates as well. Not really sure what that's in reference to either. No. And then Ness Keaton is asking you, where is your sailor suit?
Well, that would mean one of us having to buy sailor suits.
I know, that'd be absolutely ridiculous, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Lion Secret also says Bikini Babes on beat 'em ups, up and down, up and down.
That's the one, yeah.
It is. That is the lyrics, isn't it? And we've got Andy Aldridge says, regarding the FM Towns Marty, its sound hardware was on par, better than the Roland M232, an external MIDI module which PC gamers would have spent hundreds on in the 90s for music in games or for music making. Yes,
that's a mouthful.
It is indeed, but to be fair, the Marty in its own right was a fortune. I think it retailed at around £700 in Japan, which is big money.
I mean, Xbox One X today is like 400, and even I don't want to pay that.
Yeah, I suppose it's about the same sort of thing, but that's crazy that people are still paying that sort of price for games consoles.
Well, 400 is almost half of 700. You're good at maths.
Okay, I suppose it is. I was looking at it in reverse, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
And
700 about inflation,
if you take inflation into account as well,
so
then
they're not paying that kind of money for consoles anymore. Not
and
that they were, because no one bought them.
And in fact, even when kind of the Xbox One came out initially, everyone was saying it's too expensive, and it was nowhere near 700.
Yeah. It's like, I remember when I was a child, my
450.
Super Nintendo games were £60 a pop, and people are going, really? PlayStation 4 games can't be £60? That's really expensive.
Yeah, but with inflation, if you look at it,
it's much
with
cheaper
with
than back in
the
the past.
Development teams they have to put into place now as well,
it's
and
so
how big
cheap
the companies
in comparison to what it used to be like.
Yeah. Which I suppose is why their DLC is happening so much now, is because they're releasing the game. If you like the game, you'll pay extra for the rest of it.
Yeah, but then again, I don't know about then and now, but I would gather games must sell better now than they used to. The install base must be bigger.
I would say so, because I suppose prices have come down a bit.
And also the storage medium's a lot
terms.
cheaper. It's cheaper to produce some sort of optical disc than it is...
some sort of optical disc.
I don't know what they use these days. I don't have a clue what they use anymore. What, DVD plus Blu-ray 2 or some mouthful like that, I'd imagine.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
HD, DVD, Blu-ray... I don't know.
Blu-ray.
Yeah, I don't
something. But it's understandable. It's understandable. Are you wearing pants?
I am indeed. Why?
Yeah, we are. Both of us are. You can see mine, and you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be in reference to your nightwear, where you wear. Yeah, where you didn't wear pants that time.
Or something to do with Dave Perry's video again.
Yeah, maybe.
Lion Secrets added, it's not misogynistic to find women in bikinis hot. Not that I found them hot, but still.
To be fair, they were a bit grey for me. I generally.
Sorry, that just reminded me.
I thought you were going to go, can we come and just do a retake? No, this is live.
Dave Perry, like I said, he was trolling that Eurogamer website because they're really like ultra, Gamergatey, SJW sort of people because it's probably California-based scumbags. But
careful
during the video,
that's defamation.
Okay, but during the interview, they asked him something regarding the women, like basically saying it was misogynistic and stuff, and he was like, no, my wife and my 3 daughters had great fun making that video.
Did he mean it?
What?
Is that?
Did he mean it?
Yeah.
No, he was trolling them. That's what I'm saying. It was so they could go on. You can't do that to your daughter. It's like, obviously, I didn't actually mean that. I was just trolling you.
Obviously, I wouldn't do that to my children. That would be disgusting. I did it to women I don't know.
That's funny.
We'll have a vested interest in. Yeah.
Let's see. Blu-ray top hat. Blu-ray. What would that be like?
Don't.
Why not?
I can feel something on the horizon. Just don't.
Oh.
What else have we got coming up on the chat?
I'm trying to have a look. Okay, Mick 1970. Some modern games have multiple editions, some upwards of $100 a pop. Ridiculous pricing model when some games are third or fourth the cost of an entire console.
Agreed, but they are optional. Most of the time, the games don't come out at 100 quid or $80 or whatever. Usually, there's a base entry level version.
Yeah, and then they make Morons edition as well, which can trick someone out of a load
Well, the
of
thing
money.
is like, if you have a game that you know you're going to like,
yes,
right, and it comes with all of the DLC that is going to be forthcoming with it, and it will be cheaper than buying it separately, and you know you're going to like the game because you like the one before, then that's a way of doing it. Or if you're not sure if you like the game, you can buy the £50 version, and if you really like it, buy the DLC.
You could do.
So that's the way they're going for. I mean, I can't think of a game that come out that was a ridiculous price and you had to get it at that price, apart from Nintendo Labo.
I've never touched it, obviously.
No, but I'm pretty sure that was more than £60.
Wouldn't surprise me.
At the base.
Yeah, it was. I think it was about £70.
Yeah.
Andy Aldrich says that FM Towns... I've read that comment, haven't I? No, I haven't. The FM Towns really was a fantastic machine that did arcade quality ports and games, everything that the Mega Drive wanted to be. Some might say that the Mega Drive was a Poundland FOMU Towns Marty. He's pronounced that wrong. It's Tanzu Marty.
Yeah, it is Tanzu Marty. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a very advanced system for the time period.
Yeah, it's a really, really incredible thing.
It's shockingly underrated and shockingly under-talked about.
I think it's under-talked about probably because it's quite hard to find.
I know, but there's other systems that are hard to find and people still talk about them all the time.
Well, like the NES. I barely see those around here.
That's true. Yeah. Or the CDI. People talk about that all the time, don't they?
Yeah, that's crap.
But people talk about it all the time.
They do. Okay, so have we had enough talking about Dave Perry?
Retro Limmer says, "Where's your bandana, Rich?" Well, we've actually got quite a horrible story regarding that.
Yeah, I was setting up. This is why we're late. Actually,
it is.
One of the many reasons, other than Rich kicking my webcam across the room and you not being able to do your editing today.
No,
I was setting up for the stream. Anybody that's hung around on this channel for long enough has seen the setup at some point, because I do show people occasionally. And I was putting the N64 out, and I plugged it all in and got it all ready to go, and everything was set up because we were going to play Super Mario 64.
We was at one point.
And I plugged in the Nintendo 64, turned it on to make sure that it was all functioning the way that it should, and it didn't come on.
No.
So we changed the plug socket, and it still didn't come on. And then I changed the fuse in the plug, and it still didn't come on. So we've come to the conclusion that it must be bricked.
Yeah, it's dead. Don't know why. It's completely dead. It feels like
yeah.
when one of your relatives dies who you rarely visit.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit like that.
Yeah. Luckily, my one still works fine.
You think?
Oh, it does. I barely played it.
I'm very annoyed that that's dead. Good question from yes. With regards to the bandana vote, I will wear it eventually when we do a Mario 64 stream.
Hopefully, by the time you get another 64, Dave Perry will still be relevant.
Hopefully, let's hope. Another question from Lion Secret: fight between Billy Mitchell versus David Perry. Who do you think would win?
Ooh,
the man with the patriotic bandana against the man with the patriotic tie.
To be fair, Dave Perry looks a bit harder.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do.
But he wears leather trousers. You can't have much mobility in those.
And I'm pretty sure they'd have insane wrist strength, considering what they've done for a living.
Well, both of them have got strong wrists.
I would guess both of them do. So I mean that would help. So I don't think that could come into the.
It's a hard one to call, actually.
I think Dave Perry looks harder. But I think you'd probably have both of them.
But Billy Mitchell, who, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's nice. That's me being nice for a change. That's why you're so surprised.
Yeah. Personally, I'd rather have them as allies rather than an enemy.
Yeah, you would.
Enemies.
You're what country is it? Switzerland.
I would like to have. I'd like to form some sort of coalition with Billy Mitchell, David Perry, and Philip Mouchouin.
Who's that?
The bloke who plagiarised on IGN.
Oh yeah, no, you would like him.
The Access of Good. That's what I call us.
Yeah, Access of Good.
You like that name?
No.
Why not?
It doesn't have the same.
The Access of Good.
It's Axis.
Well, the Access of Good.
Axis.
I know it's the Access, but we'd be the Access of Good because we'd be accessible.
You'd be accessing other people's content. Right. Are we done with Dave Perry now?
Retro on Lim says Billy Mitchell would win because he would cheat.
He would cheat. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Billy Mitchell.
And then Dave Perry would complain about it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what would happen.
Yeah. That's exactly what would happen. Sorry. Yeah. My brain's just getting around. Yeah. Yeah. Well done. I think maybe some of these people on here should replace me. They're wittier.
Oh yeah, Lion Secret says, P.S. when is the Dave Perry picture arriving for the shelf? I do think I need to get one.
We need to do the Patreon one first.
I do. To be fair, I need Stuart McDermott, who's our God
tier patron.
I need a Dave Perry, and I need a Billy Mitchell, which I've already got.
Yeah.
But then again, would that be kind of... I'd be like a Hindu then, wouldn't I? Because I'd have multiple gods to worship.
Many gods, yes.
Yeah.
There's a man of many gods.
Yes.
That's fine. Yeah, that's a fine thing. Are we finished with Dave Perry now? Can we finish with Dave Perry?
Let's see what the comments have got to say. Random question. What was the best game you bought in 1996? 1996?
Terrible.
What's that? That's a great question.
Incredibly specific.
Yeah, it is, but I'm sure I'll come up with an answer. I can remember 1995 pretty well. I can remember 1997, but I'm struggling with 96. So what? I can remember games that came out. Mega Man X2. I believe I got that in 96.
I'm glad that ended that quickly.
Mega Man X2
there
was my favourite game I procured that year.
Yes.
Yep, also going back to the fight between Dave Perry and Mitchell, Andy Aldridge said Dave Perry because he's a games animal.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be Dave. He looks harder.
Let's go quick through.
Yeah. I wanted to talk a little bit about Square Enix. Square Enix?
We can talk about Square Enix, but someone else has got another point. Billy
Quickly.
Mitchell could cheat by squirting his hot sauce in Dave Payne's
That,
eyes.
yeah, that would help him win.
It would.
Yeah. But yeah, I do want to talk a little bit about Square Enix.
You mean Squeenix?
Yes, that's the one.
Squeenix.
Because they've made some ridiculously good games over the years. And they're kind of a go-to for JRPGs.
Are they, though? I kind of look at them as they were a go-to for JRPGs in the 90s.
But the thing is, they're still one of the only companies really making
They don't
them
really
now.
make JRPGs, do they? They make action RPGs now.
Final Fantasy 15,
Or these weird, consulted, strange ones, like Final Fantasy 13 trilogy.
I'm pretty sure they also made Octopath.
That was awful, though.
Opinions.
So definitely not the company.
I liked it.
I hated it.
It was still a JRPG, and it was widely.
Yeah, but they're not the better JRPGs, are they?
It's not amazing, but it's good.
There's better companies around making JRPGs.
It's just a little bit sad, because if Square Enix go, does that mean that Final Fantasy dies?
It depends whether they sell it or not, but they'd sell the rights of it, wouldn't they, to someone else?
Well, you'd hope so.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, their other company is not doing so well. They're not raking in very many profits, which is a bit sad. Yeah, I mean, for me, Square Enix is kind of like a gaming institution. Like,
has-beens, in my opinion. Has-beens from a different era.
They're still pushing stuff out.
They are, but...
And it's still being well received, apart from the fact that, I mean, the Final Fantasy 15 DLC's been delayed, and they've well, not delayed, it hasn't sold well, and it's now been cancelled.
But as we've said before on this channel, Final Fantasy 15 should never have existed in the first place. It should just be called Mana, some sort of mana game, because it is a mana game.
If you think it should be called some sort of mana game, that should have been on the cover.
Just some sort of mana game. That should have been the working title.
Yeah. Should have been the actual title, the release title.
Some sort of mana game.
Yeah. To be fair, I'd probably buy that.
Yeah.
If Final Fantasy 15 was called that, I probably would have bought it. But I didn't, because I was like, well, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I want out of Final Fantasy.
I've got lots of great ideas for games I want to publish in the future. Maybe some sort of mana game can be a working title for one of my future.
To be fair, you probably get away with that. It's not close enough to like any actual mana game.
No, and they've not made a good mana game in yonks.
Yeah.
So someone does need to make some sort of good mana game.
Yeah.
Needs to happen.
Maybe that could be what the next one's called.
What, some sort of mana game?
Some sort of good mana game. That'd be number 2.
Yeah. What would be the third one?
I'm still trying. I'm sorry, mana game.
Another good mana, something sort of, I don't even know. Brain dead. What else have people got to say? Did they mention FM Towns Marty in magazines at the time and review games in Asia? But seeing as it didn't come out here, it is about as obscure as most Japan-only systems. See, I don't actually know, because back then I'd been radicalised.
Your Nintendo Power.
No, obviously Nintendo Official Magazine. They radicalised me. They radicalised me as a child, and I wasn't interested in non-Nintendo products at the time. So I don't know whether they was talking about it or not over here.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get into kind of buying gaming magazines and stuff like that until considerably later than this release, so I can't really help either.
Yeah, I was too radicalised at the time.
But at least we're honest.
But to be honest, it would have gone over my head. It was the time period when there was games consoles coming out of everyone's arses. They was being released left, right and centre. Yeah. Just in the space of a couple of years, what did we have? Mega Drive, Super Nintendo, Mega CD, Atari Jaguar, Philips CDI, Real 3DO, FM Towns Marty, Amiga CD 32. That's 8 just off the top of my head, and there's probably more if I was to give it a little bit more thought. Yeah. And then just Virtual Boy, and then crashing just slightly later, you got the Saturn and the PlayStation by 1994 as well.
Which again,
so it's like bleh.
Which is better than the.
So would I have noticed the FM Towns Marty anyway, considering the amount of stuff that was going on?
It does have a strange name.
FM Towns Marty. I don't know why they called it a Marty.
No.
Although I don't. You probably didn't watch my video. There's also a system called.
I'm glad you've got this now.
There's a system called the Car Marty as well.
Really?
Which is an FM Towns Marty specifically for your car.
I'm surprised you haven't got that one.
One day I'll have one, and I will use it in my car next to my car phone to make my telephone calls on.
Annoyingly, I actually have a car phone.
You have a car phone?
In one of my cars, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I want a car phone.
It's annoying. They're rubbish.
Rage Dragon says Top Hat needs an R zone. I do need to enter the R zone. That's the weird system, horrible, like virtual reality red LCD game.
Oh God,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Ugh. Yuck.
Line Secret says R Zone re.
Yeah, I'm You do need one, but I wouldn't bother.
Have you ever played the games? No,
Spread Eagle on the PSVR? No.
No. Don't even want to read that.
That's actually from Stormy Daniels, which I'm assuming is not the real
That's
Stormy
true,
Daniels.
actually. Like Lion Secret says, radicalised, yes. Shigeru Ebuhamza.
Shigeru Ebuhamza. So you didn't want to read the one before that, but you wanted to read that one.
What Nintendo Power equals terrorism.
Anything else? Where is Ryan? He's not here again. Again, he's constantly invited. He just never turns up.
Yeah. And Orb is meant to be here and he's not.
He will be here at some point. But he will be here for the Twitch stream.
I heard a rumour that he's had a heart attack because he saw a spider.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that Ryan?
No, Orb.
No, I spoke to him just before. No, he's okay.
He's not had a heart attack for seeing a spider.
No. I think it's more like Ryan. Ryan hates spiders.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
In 2 minutes, we're going to twitch.tv/Top Hat Chat for an evening with our friend Marty.
Yes.
I don't know how many Marty streams there are on the Information Superhighway these days.
I wouldn't have said many.
Do you reckon we're going to be the only people streaming Marty tonight?
I would guess yes.
Do you reckon in the whole of the world?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
That is interesting. And maybe there'll be a whole new section created just for us.
Yeah, is there a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One section on there?
No.
There isn't.
No, they go for specific games because they're more popular.
That's bizarre.
The thing is, if you had a section just for the game that we're about to play, which I'm assuming is pronounced something like Pouli-Roo something.
Pouli-Rula.
Pouli-Rula. It'd only be us in it. And nobody would search for it.
Yeah.
So it'd be pretty pointless. Which is why we're in the retro section.
That's so... What is retro? Did they even define what retro is?
No.
So why is there a retro section?
So we can be in it.
It's ridiculous.
It's just for us.
Oh.
It's just for us. Yeah, so we are about to head over to twitch.tv/Top Hat Chat. I'm assuming that somebody will give a copy-paste link, probably Lion Secret or somebody, copy-paste link in the
we are finally going to have our full night of Efo Emu Tanzo Mate!
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that should be interesting. And Orb will be here very, very soon. If he's not, I will phone him. I'll phone him in the break. And we'll make sure that he turns up. So we're going over there now. Thank you, Lion Secret. That's a copy-paste link because YouTube don't allow links to Twitch. Did you know this?
What's YouTube don't allow links to Twitch?
No.
Why not?
You can't click that directly and head straight over.
So how's he done that then?
It's not a link. It's a copy-paste. So you have to copy and paste it. No, they're dicks, aren't they?
They are.
I know. So yeah, there's a copy-paste link posted up there by Lion Secret. You can head straight over. We'll be there in a few minutes. Anything else you'd like to say to the lovely people?
Ahoy!
Well, that's close enough to anything. So yeah, thank you all for being here, and
Cheerio.
we'll see you over on Twitch.